Huh? Hello guys, welcome back to another episode here on the Lionheart server. This is episode number 4, and this is Ike with you, bringing you ideas and tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. Today, guys, we're going to build an ender to get that precious XP going for the server and maybe make ourselves a little bit of diamond. So without further ado, let's jump into that footage. And so I've already tucked away the gear that I had on. It's in here. And we're gonna put away everything else that's not necessary off of our inventory. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start our platform for our I need another chest. We're gonna start our platform for our ender, and got a little trick for you guys on how to do that. So basically, we're gonna need that pick and this guy and this guy. And then let's take a couple torches for measure, and then we'll take an extra stack of cobblestone. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our ender out here, and our island is, we're at 45, I think. Alright, what we're going to do is, what I want to do is, does this lean complete, is that a complete drop there? Okay, that is what that is. We're going to take our water, and we're going to place our water in here. Just like this, and we're going to get rid of this one, and we're going to place water. Excuse me, we're going to place our lava. Just like that. We're going to let the lava sink all the way to the bottom of the world. Just like it's doing right now. Go ahead and get rid of that too, just for good measure. Keep it too wide, that way when the cobble reaches all the way down to the bottom, it'll actually create, the water drops from here and falls in there. It'll create a column of lava all the way down to the bottom. And we're just going to help it out with a little bit of guidance. Just like so. And I believe that's probably good enough. Give it a few more seconds here. And let's put in our water. And it's going to give us a complete column of cobblestone all the way down to 0. Just like so. So we can take our water out. And we can take our lava out. And we can get rid of these blocks here. It's a good little trick for when you're building an ender. You want to get all the way down to Y0 to start out. So this is the tricky bit. And we can go ahead and put our lava and water up. We're not going to need that. We don't want to lose that either. You know, because we might need to, you never know what we're going to need to do. So I'm going to keep a little extra cobble. And we're going to basically going to go all the way down to the bottom. And if we lean over the edge here and keep an eye on our Y coordinate, we can figure out where it is that we need to stop, basically. We're eventually going to want this pillar back up here again. However, this is the easiest way for us to get to the bottom without a whole lot of hassle. Just so long as we don't break the bottom block. So we're at 11, 10... Oh, it gets a little hairy down at the bottom. you don't want to do it, that's for sure. 4, 3, and I don't think we quite made it all the way because that's the last block. So, like I said, we may want our lava and water still. So basically now, just for safety's sake, we can go ahead and make a little bit more of a platform for us to stand on and land on and all that stuff. So basically now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pillar back up and get our lava and water, and I'm going to make sure we get all the way down as low as in the world as we can get. So, yep, I'm going to do all this and I'll be right back. Alright guys, we put in some work here, and I've got the stairwell, and I've even cleaned up underneath it. I've got a few misplaced blocks, but we're going to leave that alone. But I got rid of this part, which makes me very happy. And we've got our walkway 3 wide now, and we've got a platform down here for us to work on, but that's basically it. I'm gonna build the farm up a couple levels from what would be typically considered the most efficient, because I want room underneath to be I want room underneath for storage and everything. But this platform is 17 by 17, which is actually larger than what the spawn platform is going to be, and you can see how ridiculous the rates are for the Enderman just on this little platform here. And yeah, so. But we're gonna fix this so that's not here, but they're gonna be attracted to an endermite and shot into a 1 wide tube, and all this under here will be storage. So let me get back to work. I'm gonna place down some of our speed path blocks, which now we have a crafting recipe for. Originally they were we didn't have a recipe for. We had to have that added in, but basically it's 6 stone blocks or 2 stone slabs on top of each other. And what I'm going to do with these is basically they're going to become the middle block here, because we get a speed boost on them, and that way it's well, basically not words work today. We get to the farm a little faster, basically. So anyways, I've been talking to the admin group, and I'd asked, because I don't really have a shop or anything figured out this season, and considering I'm putting the work in for this farm, probably going to charge a season pass of like 5 diamonds. So it's either you pay 5 diamonds up front and get a pass, or you can pay a diamond every time you come, basically, which 5 diamonds one time to use the Ender all season. That's pretty good, you know. And but anyways, we'll see more about that here in the coming future. But I'm gonna lay out all my decorative stuff. I'm gonna put all my steps and everything in, and lay out all these blocks and put a roof over it and make it safe. And then I'll get working on the farm. Alright guys, well, I wanted to pull you off the Lionheart server for just a second to point out something that should have been super obvious to me, but I didn't think about it until I was doing this particular Ender project. But if you were going to make a staircase and you didn't know, you didn't know where to start, I figured out, like, basically you go back to your geometry math days and you take your right triangle, and if you have a right triangle, then the side here and this side must be equal. So this is 10 blocks and this is 10 blocks, which means that I can essentially build a staircase at the end of 10 blocks here, and it'll meet at the end of 10 blocks there. Again, probably super obvious to some of you guys, but maybe you're like me and you hadn't thought about it. And hopefully this is helpful to you when you're doing a project like this in the future. So anyways guys, yeah, let's get back on the Lionheart server, and no judgment guys, no judgment. And for those of you who didn't know this either, didn't think about it either, hopefully it'll come to help it to you in the future. Alright guys, since the last clip, we've added a little bit of decoration to our pathway. Now we haven't quite started building the farm itself yet, but we have put down this block here, which is our speed path, and then we have just double carpets here on the side, just for the. I use double carpets because while I was building it, I didn't want them to teleport to it, so it really could just be wool. but at this point you're not going to be able to tell. So we've added spruce stairs and cobblestone stairs on the sides, which I think is pretty cool. And then at the top we've kind of started our pathway towards the obsidian platform a little bit. And yeah, so this is what this looks like. And yeah, so I'm going to keep working. I'm going to continue to put the glass around the sides like I've started. And I'll bring you back with some more progress. We've got this done to this point right here. We've pretty much got the design of the walkway in. We've got it noob safe, even Ike safe. Yeah, so this is pretty good all the way to this point. We just don't have the farm part done yet. And I'm coming up on a live stream, going to do a live stream tonight. This is recording this on Wednesday, August 15th. So there will be a live stream. There should be a VOD and everything. And so we've got this platform down here, and I went with the full block carpet, full block wool all the way around, so we lost this edge, as I had the edge there before. We've got our speed path so that it's quick getting down here and back. And then we're going to add some bubble columns in, and then up here on this layer we're actually going to build the farm. Now, I'm going to try... We're on level 2 right now. I'm going to try to keep this within the first sub-chunk if I can. But I also need room to do the redstone. So if we got to go into the second sub-chunk and lose some efficiency to the spawning, I really don't think it's going to hurt anything, honestly. The normal Ender produces more XP than you can handle in the first place. Fresh off the live stream, we put down the rest of the farm here, and we also I went ahead and planted some sugar cane, and I got this cow here. We're gonna have to go and find another cow and bring it into the end so that we can breed them up, and then we can have the supplies that we need to make sugar cane, paper and leather so that we can make books. That's what I'm trying to get at. And so went ahead and finished up all this. Of course, we've seen the pathway and everything, and we're going to come up here and look at the Ender itself and see if we can come up here. Come on. This is annoying, actually. There we go. So they're coming in right here like crazy, and I actually had to really put into some work with this here, because it actually did not work like typical. So we're gonna go into game mode, spectator, and we're gonna look at this now. Those are gonna stay there until they despawn. But basically, I removed the guardrails and I made it so that the carpet wasn't there. We removed those guardrails out there. I widened out this platform. And that way, whatever spawned here would run straight, because the carpet seemed to be blocking their AI. Like they would run into the fence. So that's it. They would just stay there. They wouldn't path. So we got rid of that, and since then it's been working pretty good. So let's go ahead and go back to our intended game mode. And survival. Okay. Let's see. Can we see them running? Yeah, here they go. There must be 70 here, or the mob cap is reached anyways. Which is kind of part of the problem on any servers, mob cap being reached. I don't know if anybody else is in the end or not right now. Very possibly could be. But this is still the fastest XP on the server right now. And anyways, so what did we do here? We've got these, I need to put some more half slabs on the floor. But we've essentially placed a observer clock on each side, hooked to a dispenser or a dropper, and we can move from one side to the other by flipping those up. But this is the lever that turns on the droppers so that the ender pearls can be thrown away. And like I said, I need to add some half slabs there so it actually works well. And this side too. So you may have to go to the other side to throw away your ender pearls so that you know, you don't end up stacking up here. But it's so annoying, you also want to be able to turn off the clicking as well. So that's why I've set it up so that you can walk through, or you can drop down and come up this way, whichever way you want to do it. So the thing that we need to do now is we need to set up enchanting, and I think I want to put the enchantment table down here. But first things first, we've got to make an ender chest, and we got the stuff to do that right now. If we just use our obsidian. Here, ender chest. I think we need the ender chest so that we can get the diamonds out of my, yeah. So we're gonna need 2 diamonds and a book, and that leaves us with just enough diamonds for a pair of leggings if we want. But I think what we're gonna do is go out to the end cities again. So we got an enchantment table. And I don't actually have the wood out here, do I, to make the bookshelves? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're gonna put it. Not sure. Wait a minute. If we go. I just don't want to block our entrance, right? Well, no matter what I do, it shouldn't block it. It'll be on the outside, won't it? Enchantment table. 1, 2, 3. 2. Yeah, so that's going to put that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect right there. So no matter which side you're at, you're able to go in there and enchant. And we might actually, nah, we're going to leave it like that. This will be okay. So we need to replace these with some bookshelves. I'm going to gather some wood and everything, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I got the bookshelves together, and it's pretty cool how this turned out with these little water chutes just here in the corner. It was perfectly set up, I think. Now, what I want to do is, I don't think I actually have any lapis out here, do I? I absolutely don't. Well, anyways guys, I want to enchant. Yeah, I want to enchant. I want to get a pair of boots. I'm going to take the 4 diamonds for that, get a pair of boots, and another pick. And we're going to see what we can get on those picks and get them as upgraded as possible with this. But I am going to have to go back to spawn, so I will have to show you in the next episode what it is that we got up to with those enchantments. And I think also by then I will have brought in another cow so they can get the breeding going on up there. But absolutely next episode, guys, we have to get back to building our starter base because we've skipped for far too long. So anyways, guys, this has been Ike here bringing you ideas and tutorials to help you survive and thrive in Minecraft. Until next time, guys, happy Minecraft, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.